Hi, this is Dr. Farley. I'm going to be going over with you today your expanded blood work. So this shows up in what I call the reds and the yellows. What you want to know about this is, we run anywhere between 80 and 120 tests to look at, again, a big picture of how things are functioning. So health is how you function. It is not how you feel. By the time you feel bad, there's 85% damage to the cells, and there's major pathology that's taken place. Your body can no longer adapt, and that is the end. That is not the beginning of anything. Most times, by the time you feel bad, there's been a process that's been going on below the surface anywhere from 5 to 25 to 30 years, many times. And if all you've done at that point in time is to pop pills, drugs, to try to manage the symptoms, well, now you've got the underlying problem that's never been addressed, and now you have the side effects of the medication messing with the system, and gradually the people are moving quickly in the wrong direction. So when we get this blood test back on you, we're measuring function. And again, health is based on how you function. If I get a blood test back on someone and everything is green, I'm going to tell you you're good. You're pretty healthy. But if you show up like this, like a Christmas tree, with a lot of reds and yellows, it means you're not healthy. I don't care how you feel, because health is not how you feel. It's how you function. So if I went to the gym and I grabbed 100 gym rats that look pretty good in their bathing suits, and they're pretty fit people, and they can run and everything else, we all go, oh, look at how good they are. You can be very fit and very unhealthy. Let me say that again. You can be very fit and very unhealthy. So if I ran blood work on those people, and they show all green, which is all normal, I'll tell you that you're pretty healthy. If you show up a bunch of reds and yellows, I'll tell you that you're not healthy. So what we're going to be going over with you today is your expanded functional blood work analysis. There's two different ranges. There's the red range, that's the lab range. Let me explain this to you. Any lab you go to is based on the sick people that go to that lab. So, for instance, that means all of the people coming in that are taking all of the medication, they give you a very wide range. And if we take thyroid just for a second, there's a measurement called TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. This is a brain chemical that's released, and it stimulates the thyroid to kick off thyroid hormones. The sick range that I've seen from the labs can go from 0.27 to 5.0. Anywhere in there, you're told you don't have a thyroid issue. The healthy range is 1.8 to 3.0, much, much tighter. So the healthy range, which is the yellow, is the functional range. The functional range was established almost 35 years ago. 35 years ago on healthy people. It's a much tighter range, and it looks at minor deviations before they become major pathology. So I put the reds and the yellows together to start to give you an idea of what your patterns are. Your patterns go back to these gears here. And then from there, the next visit or so, we'll be going over with you, so what are my total root functional causes, Doc? How many gears did you find off? And one of the ways that I'm determining that is based off of this blood work and interpreting this blood work for you. And then we put everything together for you at that visit and tell you how many things we found off. And normally what I do here too is I just start talking out loud and I make notes on here. I will give you copies of this so you don't have to write anything down. Just give me your full attention, and I just start talking out loud. Sometimes we'll already have this marked up for you, and sometimes it may even be one of the other doctors reviewing it with you. But for instance, on here, BUN, blood urea nitrogen, I just start talking out loud. This means issues with blood sugar. It also means you increase water, and it means that your kidneys are giving you a little bit of trouble as well. Your BUN creatinine ratio, same exact thing. Your ferritin, it means that you're showing signs of sustained inflammation. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, and next to each test, I'm going to make little circles and little marks as to what they mean. And then at the end, when I'm giving you your full root functional cause diagnosis, all of these are included onto that sheet there. And then when it's all said and done, you may have anywhere from 10 to 25 gears all off at the same time frame. And that's what I'm working on. So again, three things. Proper testing, that's what we're talking about here. Then a proper root functional cause diagnosis. That's determining which gears are off. And then proper treatment specific to you. So Walmart Healthcare is, we walk into the doctor, we're given a name, thyroid, Parkinson's, depression, whatever the name may be. It's nothing more than a collection of your symptoms. They didn't measure much. And then from there, all we usually give you is a drug. The drug either increases something or decreases something. It does not restore function, which means it cannot restore your health. Let me be clear on that again. The drugs increase something or decrease something. They do not restore health. Sometimes they're needed in a crisis situation, but I find many times they're not on a long-term basis, because if you restore function, the body can start to heal itself. So once we go over this test, we'll list these all out for you. Many times there's a bunch of stuff that goes off. It looks like a Christmas tree like this one here with a bunch of reds and yellows. Those are all abnormal. The main thing to understand here too is there's the lab sick range abnormalities that show up as the red, and then there's the healthy functional abnormalities that show up as the yellow. Both of them are important at understanding what's going wrong inside of you. What gears do we find off? What's your functional diagnosis? And then, hey doc, what are we going to do? So this is custom specific neurobiomedicine plans for each individual person. There's no protocol here. We fix what we find inside of you. It doesn't matter your medical diagnosis. It doesn't change what I'm going to do. So you could tell me you're a thyroid patient, a Parkinson's patient, a depressed patient, a cancer patient, a Crohn's patient. I'm going to fix what I find that's wrong inside of you. Fix the gears and let the body heal itself. Not try to manage symptoms by a medical diagnosis or go to the integrative model, which is nothing more than managing symptoms without using drugs, but now we want to try acupuncture and we want to try different herbs. But it's the same exact thought process. It's not going deep into the physiology. So we'll be going over your expanded panel today. It should take maybe 5 minutes or less. And from there also, we may be expanding what nutrients you need. If I've also looked at this in the past, even over the last couple visits, I probably gave you a couple nutrients that, were, you need those right away. And if I haven't given you any other nutrients since the basics in the beginning, we'll be giving you more as time goes on based on what we found with this testing here. So thank you. I hope you have a great day, and I hope this was helpful. I'll be chatting with you, and we'll get through the entire reds and yellows here in probably 3 to 5 minutes. Thanks.